All right, let's begin. Or should I say, before I begin, there is so much in this week's Torah portion that reminds me of Dr. Martin Luther King. But not just Dr. King, I'm also thinking of slavery, freedom, and redemption. In this week's Torah portion, it starts off by Moses pleading with God to let him cross over the other side of Jordan. I think this is one of the few times in the Torah where Moses appears to be quite human. He pleads with God. He just wants to see the land and cross over the land. And the text is clear that Moses is unhappy with God's decision to not let him cross over into the promised land. And God is angry and tells Moses to never bring it up again. But the one consolation prize that Moses has is that God allows him this. God tells Moses to go up to Mount Pisgah, and he gaze far and wide into the promised land. God lets Moses see all of it. And now I'm thinking of Dr. King and Dr. King's last speech, the one that we have titled, I've Been to the Mountaintop. And in that speech, King says, we've got some difficult days ahead, but it doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop and I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And God has allowed me to go to the mountain, and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. Dr. King was prophetic about people reaching the promised land, and he was prophetic about his own fate. Both Moses and Dr. King were prophets. Both led their people to freedom. Both of them reached the mountaintop, and neither was allowed to enter the promised land. Both Moses and Dr. King made the world a better place. They made the world a better place for future generations, even if they were not allowed to be around to witness it. I'll also add that I'm not sure if Dr. King realized that America would have a black president or a black queer rabbi-to-be on Snapchat teaching Torah. All right, have a good day.